Hey guys, Rich here from the TAPTEN with another Pokemon Go tips and tricks video. Today I want to show you how I've been maximizing my XP gains in the teens level, like from level 15 to level 20. You can see I'm level 18 with 19,480 XP. So I'm just going to be showing you a really simple way of how to level up faster. So let's look at your items. You're going to need a few things. You're going to need a lucky egg. You're going to need an incense. And you're also going to need 3 lure modules. So the lucky egg obviously doubling the XP, and the lure modules and incense attracting a lot more Pokemon to us. So you can see here I'm out of lure modules, got to go jump into the store. And I should clarify that this isn't necessarily a great strategy for free-to-play players or super casual players. This is for someone who does want to level up quickly, who does want to start taking over gyms, getting those bigger Pokemon, and just playing the game a little bit more hardcore than the average user. So we've got all our items lined up. As you can see, I'm standing here in a park really close to 3 different Pokestops. That's kind of the crux of the strategy to maximize XP. You want to be in a triple lured area. So going to be going to the 3 different spots and dropping lures myself. I'm kind of happy that no one else has dropped a lure, because what that's going to do is allow me to get the full 30 minutes. So I'm going to walk to the furthest spot. So pick a spot in the triple lure area to sit, then walk to the furthest area from that you're going to be sitting from and set the lure module. So I've done number 1. I'm going to be walking over here to the next spot, because it's quite likely that where you're sitting, you're not actually going to be able to access the Pokestops perfectly. So make sure that lure module is highlighted. Go ahead and drop it. Looks like I didn't quite get it there. So you got to open it up, click that white button at the top. The lure module will come out, and you'll now see that confetti animation letting you know. So make sure you realize that once you start doing this, you don't want to waste any time. 30 minutes is now ticking on the lure module. So as you can see, it's not highlighted there. That's because I'm too far away. Even though I can spin it, still a little bit too far away to execute the actual module. So now that all 3 are in, I'm going to go find my seat. Going to get nice and comfy in a shaded area and sit down. And at this point now, you want to drop your incense right away, and then you want to drop your lucky egg to double all XP gained over the next 30 minutes. So this is a 30-minute strategy. This isn't going to be a 30-minute video. I'll just quickly say, look, here I'm catching a brand new Pokemon, Cubone. I hadn't caught him before, so this is really lucky, because whenever you catch a new Pokemon, you can see you get 500 XP times 2, 1000 XP. So guys, I've sped up the video from here on. We're going to be watching it a lot faster, because I do not want you guys to sit through 30 minutes of gameplay. A lot of it's really basic. You're just going to be watching as I play here, and I'm going to explain the different aspects of the strategy. So again, here just catching Pokemon. Now realize this, even with an incense, even with triple lure, you don't get unlimited Pokemon. There are times when you don't have any. So you'll see me here jumping into the inventory, going straight to my Pidgey stack, and I have about 60 candies, so I can get 5 evolutions in here. Let me explain something to you. Evolutions are the fastest way to gain XP, because they just rely on your current inventory. And I want you to recognize, if you didn't realize it already, that Pidgeys, Caterpies, and Weedles, they are the best Pokemon to evolve, because they only require 12 candies per evolution. Fantastic. So you're going to see me ripping through a few Pidgeys here. Now, let me explain another thing. If you want the absolute max XP in a 30-minute window, what you would do is you would do the exact same thing. You wouldn't even need the lures. You would just drop an incense, you'd drop a lucky egg, and you just do evolutions the entire time. But that's not really a realistic strategy for most players. First of all, you don't have that many of one Pokemon. You might not want to waste time saving up. So for us regular players who just play a little bit every day but still want to level up quickly, this is the strategy for you to use, because it's a combination of catching Pokemon and also a combination of evolutions. So when the Pokemon aren't around, you go in and do your evolutions. When you feel your phone buzz, you jump back out, you catch the Pokemon, you get 200 XP for every one. You're still getting a lot of XP here. Now make sure you go back and you spin the Pokestops quite often. You're going to be able to do that every few minutes or so. And if there's nothing around, jump right back into your inventory. So I'll just take this time to explain now. If you wanted to evolve a bit more and you have a bunch of one Pokemon, don't forget that you get 1 candy or so every time you collect a Pokemon, but you also get a candy if you transfer that Pokemon back to Professor Oak, and you do that by going into your Pokemon inventory, clicking on one, scrolling to the bottom, and clicking transfer. There I get the level up onto 19. Lots of Pokemon around here in the game, so going to be finishing these all off. Guys, don't forget, you want to use candies, you want to use Great Balls, because they speed up the chance of capturing them, because if your Pokemon are jumping out 3-4 times and then eventually running away, you just wasted a lot of your time not actually getting any XP. So at this time, I do use candies, I do use Great Balls. It's kind of the better strategy. You don't really want to use Pokeballs unless you're sure that you can catch it. Another little trick is to do and it will come up a bit later, actually, you just missed it there, is when you try and flick the ball, the second the Pokemon starts to back up and the circle appears. I think we'll see it later in the video. It's just another fast way to actually throw your first ball. It doesn't always work, but for me, it does help us catch a little bit faster. So here, just finishing up with my Pidgey stacking evolutions. I think I get 5 or 6 in this. I'm also going to start evolving some other Pokemon, which is awesome, because that actually leads you to new Pokemon. So when you're around level 15, you're going to be able to evolve a lot of different Pokemon. So let's just look through the inventory here. Looks like I'm going to go for a Zubat. No, I decide not to. I'm just browsing through to look what's evolvable. What do I have enough candies for? So I have a Rattata here, going to be evolving that. It's a bit more of an expensive one, but an evolution is an evolution here during this time. It's all worth 1000 XP, so you're not going to really want to be picky. Just don't evolve Pokemon that you really like and want to power up. But if you're still in the levels 15 to 20, you're not going to really be getting the Pokemons that you want to power up too much. They're going to be still quite low. You're going to want to wait till you get into the 1000 plus CP range before you start powering Pokemon up and using them in gym battles. Using curveball throws, where you spin the ball before you throw it, does get you more XP if you get a clean shot. Here looks like I'm finishing up on the sped up portion of the gameplay, so going to be dropping it back down to ×2 here. Just going through again, looking at what's evolvable. Looks like I'm considering a Squirtle evolution here. Yep, we're going to evolve Squirtle. We're going to get ourselves a War Turtle. First time for me getting this Pokemon, which is really exciting. There he is. Looking good. That's going to be another 1000 XP for us right there as we register it to the Pokédex. War Turtle, CP 439, good stuff. Just going through here and seeing what else I can. So that's what you're going to want to do. When there's no Pokemon available, go into your inventory, and hopefully you've transferred all the candies. You can see me transferring them now just to get another evolution. That's a waste of time, and I should have done that beforehand, but here I am. Didn't really think about evolving a Zubat. Gonna do it anyways. We needed a few candies. And there we go. Don't forget to jump back into all the Pokestops spinning. Sometimes you're not always going to be able to. Sometimes the game's going to crash. I'm going to have to restart here. Okay, back in the game. Looks like we can flip those Pokestops again. The animation's still going. Looks like we got about 2 minutes left. We're going to catch this Wild Seal. We're going to see if there's any evolutions left. Then we're going to wrap up the video. We're going to see how much XP we've gained. Guys, I hope this video was helpful for you. I'm just a regular trainer like you guys. Going to be producing more YouTube content for the TAPTEN. My name's Rich Ketchum. If you didn't get that already, you can follow me on social media. I do a lot of PokemonGO content. Pretty much only PokemonGO and mobile gaming content. So check that out. I'm going to be wrapping this video up here. Make sure you drop a like if you like this kind of content. You want to learn more from me. I'll post more game tech videos, more tips and tricks. And I'm also going to be starting a Let's Play series, so watch out for that. It's going to be an international Let's Play series. I'm going to be doing some traveling in the next few months, so I'm going to be looking forward to playing Pokemon Go on the road. It's going to be exciting. So make sure you guys do drop that subscribe and stay tuned for all the videos later on. As you can see now, the lures are wearing off. The incense is wearing off. We're just going to jump in now into my player profile, see how much XP did we actually get. I think we're going to be getting just over 25,000. Yeah, there we are. We're level 19 at 19.9. We were at 19.4. So that's 25,500 XP points for 30 minutes of gameplay. Basically an entire level. Pretty good stuff. All right, guys, I hope you enjoyed that video. I will catch you next time.